So I just saw Out of the Furnace. Out of the Furnace is about a character played by Christian Bale who works at a furnace every day of his life, essentially. And he does that, he's following the tradition of his father. His father is dying because his father got sick because of inhaling the fumes of that said furnace. And he's trying to help out his younger brother, who's played by Casey Affleck, also excellent, who's excellent in this film, by the way. And his brother's getting involved with this underground kind of fighting ring. Now, his brother was also in the military as well, and his brother's getting involved in another fighting ring run by Woody Harrelson. Woody Harrelson is terrific in this role. He is brutal, he is vicious, he's scary at the same. He's truly one of the best Woody Harrelson performances we've seen all year, if not ever. You know, I really liked him in Now You See Me, but here he's even better. Obviously, it's a different role, but it really shows his versatility as an actor, that he could go from something comedic like that to something very serious like this. Christian Bale's also excellent in the film. I would say it was his best performance to date. Now, that's coming from somebody who really liked him in The Fighter as well. So, obviously, take everything I'm saying with a grain of salt, because this review is subjective, it's just my opinion. Third thing that was really good about this film was you had the acting by Christian Bale, by Woody Harrelson, and Casey Affleck. Casey Affleck was excellent. There's one scene in particular that when you see it, and if you've seen the film, you know what I'm talking about, in which he's talking to his brother, played by Christian Bale, that is really beautiful, and it's actually very emotional. It's a very emotional scene, and I think if you watch it, you'll really appreciate it. Besides that, besides the performances, there was a lot of symbolism in the film that was decent. It was a little heavy-handed at some moments, but overall it was good. The editing was pretty nice. The characters were very believable. The dialogue was very realistic. So if you're into a film that dwells, as I've been saying, in really realistic dialogue, in believable characters, in a believable situation, I think you're going to get a lot out of this film. The ending is also a highlight of the film. Really good. Now let me go into the cons of the film. It's a little long, it's a little tedious in some sections, and it's not super engaging. And what I mean by that is it's not a high concept idea. And that's not a fault of the movie, obviously. That's just a fault in my opinion. It's subjective. High concept means that it's very easy to convey what it is. It's like Groundhog's Day is about a man who has to live the same day over and over again until he lives it perfectly. Very simple that I can explain to you. I actually just saw that movie recently. I really liked it. This is a low concept idea, which means it dwells a lot more in characters and subtle nuances in the film. So it's hard to relay what it's about to you. Obviously, that's not a flaw, but it's really muddled in a sense. And in terms of the middle to the end, it doesn't know where it's really going. It was like a solid 8 in the beginning, solid 8, and then jumps up to like a 9 at one scene. You'll see, if you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. And then it kind of jumps down to around a 6-ish to a 7-ish, and then goes back to around an 8. Overall, I'd say this movie was really good, and I highly recommend it. If you're into superhero movies, you know what, if you're into superhero movies, you may like this movie as well. You can't, it's not like but if you only like superhero movies, I don't know if you're really going to enjoy this one, but you may want to give it a shot. If you're into romantic comedies, and you're not into dramas, I still think you should see this movie. There's elements for everybody. And overall, I think it's a great film. I'm going to give it a 7.3. Obviously, I'm going to show the final verdict, the pros and cons at the end. And I hope you guys like this review. If you want to see more of these, or if you want it to be longer, leave a comment down below. And that's pretty much it. So, bye.